Hi, I'm Mark Anthony Nalapo and I'll be discussing about process flow diagram symbols. Process flow diagram is a diagram used in chemical and process engineering to indicate the general flow of plant processes and equipment. According to Freeman, process flow diagrams use special shapes to represent different types of equipment, valves, instruments, and piping flow. It includes the standard sets of symbols depicting mechanical equipment, piping components, valves, equipment drivers, and instrumentation and controls. From the book Pipe Drafting and Design, which is authored by Parisher and Rhea, the process flow diagram is the first flow diagram developed during the design process. Process flow diagram symbols for equipments. Pumps and tanks comes in a variety of designs and shapes. First is the compressor. Compressor is a mechanical device that takes in a medium and compresses it to smaller volume. A mechanical or electrical drive is typically connected to a pump that is used to compress the medium. Pump refers to a mechanical apparatus using suction or pressure to raise or move liquids, compressed gases, force air into inflatable objects such as tires. The symbols for pumps may closely resemble for compressors. Mixing a gear that combines some materials or put them together to form one substance or mass. Mixing vessel is a container that is used to blend several components together. Here are another set of symbols for equipment. Heat exchanger is equipment used to transfer heat energy between two process flows. Heat exchangers transfer heat energy through conductive and convective heat exchanger. Cooling towers transfer heat energy to the outside air to the principle of evaporation. Cooler is a device, container, or room that cools air through the evaporation of water or keeps cool. Furnace is Furnace means a tool for heating a continuous current of air by means of a fire contained within the apparatus and without mingling the fresh air with the products of combustion. Boiler is a closed vessel in which water or other fluid is heated. Tank is used to store processed fluids of various types under different conditions. Here are the process flow diagrams for valves. Gate valve is a device used to control the flow of liquids and gases. Check valve, also known as one-way valve, is to prevent the line of medium back. Globe valve refers to a mechanism used to control or stop the flow of liquid or gas through a pipe. Ball valve is a valve with a spherical disc, the part of the valve which controls the flow through it. Butterfly valve is installed between two flanges using a separate set of walls for each flange. Angle valve is oriented at a 90 degrees angle for gate valve. Process flow diagram symbols for piping lines. Process flow diagrams use special piping lines to represent how signals are transmitted between equipment. These symbols are used to identify how the instrument in the process connect to each other, in what type of signal is being used. Examples are electrical, pneumatic, data, etc. Major pipeline is for connection of the equipment in any position. Major straight line is used to connect the equipment in the same horizontal or vertical position. Process connection help to create the process flow between equipment. Flange is a projecting flat rim, collar, or rib on an object serving for strengthening or attachment or for maintaining position on a rail. Reducer is the component in a pipeline that reduces the pipe size from a larger to a smaller bore. Here are the process flow diagram symbols for instruments. Process flow diagrams use symbols and circles to represent each instrument and how they are interconnected in the process. Indicator is a thing that indicates the state or level of something. Thermometer is an instrument for measuring and indicating temperature. Flow transmitter is a device used as a means of measuring the flow of a specific substance, usually liquid, through a series of pipelines or tubing. Pressure transmitter is used to measure pressure, typically of gases or liquids. Pressure recorder, as its name implies, is used to record the pressure. Here is an example of a simple process flow diagram. The process flow uses some PFD symbols such as the distillation, burner, separation, pump and wastewater treatment, and mixer equipment. And that ends my report. Thank you. Here are the references that I use for this topic.